Okay, what's next? Next door is next. I love the variety of locals here, by the way. Because, I mean, we got different style hats, like, this is the style mushroom hat from Rosetown, the bullseye. We got a regular toad hat kind of there. Let's see, what was the mushroom boy? You got a ring hat, which is a target hat. I don't know why I was called it a ring hat, but it's a target hat. What kind of hat did you have? The regular kind? And then we got a mole over here. It seems fitting that the port town has a variety of intermingling races and species. Wildland is suggesting, here's an idea for channel points. Add a hydrate, make me drink water option. I don't want to risk being waterlogged. Also, Wildland says that those are not hats in his eyes, they're their heads. I mean, yeah, true. Probably. Hi, Mario. We got a lot of health foods at our store. You gotta treat your body right. I mean, if you wanted to splurge on money and not take the time to go to the forest, you could always come here as well. Party cleanse. Nah, I think group hug will be good enough. There's no reason to buy a party cleanse. Tell you what, group hug, definitely overpowered. Healing a decent amount of HP and status afflictions? It really should have just healed the HP. Maybe therapy could have been the one that heals HP and status afflictions. Wayland says support the shop, buy food. Okay. Weapon and armor shop. Ran by a couple of kids. Welcome to my weapons shop. So, this shop right here sells just about every weapon that we've encountered in the game so far. Aside from the masher, that one's a rarity. Also some new weapons. I should pay attention to these, because there are new weapons here. We can buy a Rip It Stick for Mallow. A double punch for Gino. A parasol for Peach. Ah, they don't have the lucky hammer anymore. Oh wait, there it is. Originally it was at the bottom of the list, but now it's in the middle. So, the lucky hammer. I have just enough money to afford it. It's gonna drop Mario's attack dramatically, but it does have a special purpose. I don't think you sell any new armor. Sailor Cape is something new, but it's only as new as the other stuff. And I'm keeping the pants on, Gino. Alright, we need to go locate a battle. I'll come back to this last shop in a bit. Let's go somewhere else besides the sunken ship. It's getting kind of tired of that place. We'll go to the forest maze. Just to see where the maze junction leads us. It leads us to the junction. Who'da thunk? So... Ooh, watch out for that, shockwave. The Lucky Hammer. It's weak, but if you do your timed hit correctly, you get a guaranteed lucky. And that is basically the purpose of the Lucky Hammer. Also, in the original game, it was not called a Lucky Hammer. It was just a hammer, and you had to take a chance to buy it. Paying attention to the... Well, no. Let me try this again. If you're paying attention, you would notice that it has a different description than the regular hammer. Pounds enemies, rather when the Lucky Hammer is a Lucky Hammer. So if you're paying attention, you would know that it's not the same hammer as the original hammer. By the way, this is just how weak the Lucky Hammer is. It's not even as strong as the original hammer. The Lucky Hammer has basically no attack strength. Yeah, I did have an item for guaranteed luck, but it broke. The lucky thing that I could use in battle had a finite amount of uses, and I used it up. M. Knight says, so I may as well clarify about the musical treat I mentioned in the last stream. You may have noticed that under certain condition, the music amps up. I have yet to actually notice that. Oh. Put that back on. We're not using the Lucky Hammer. Beetles are us. Beetle bug price list. Male 50 coins, female 1 coin. Golden beetle 1 frog coin. I am not doing this right now. This is gonna cost 150 coins. I have a pure water I can sell real quick, but I'm not gonna need to sell a little bit more than that. I'm not selling the Thorfer cookies. Gonna try to keep those on hand. Also, I must have gotten more than one freebie Thorfer cookie, because I still have the same amount of Thorfer cookies that I started with. Okay, now we can do this. Welcome to Beetles R Us. We run a beetle business here. Want an explanation? Yes. Because I'm sure you can explain it better than I could. Okay, I'll explain the system. First, you need to purchase a beetle box, which will cost you 50 coins. Then go to Booster Hill, where there are many beetles. If you bring back the beetle box filled with beetles, you can trade them in for coins and frog coins. Check the menu list for more information. I already did that. Welcome to Beetles R Us. If this is your first time, you need to pay an initiation fee. The fee is 100 coins. Together with the 50 coins for the beetle box, that's 150 coins. At the very least, you only have to pay the initiation fee one time. Is it a deal? Ouch. Well, okay. Thank you. I need to see some ID, please. I love that that is Mario's ID. Everything looks fine. Here's a beetle box. Good luck and happy hunting. Beetle box. It's an insect cage. You know what? I'm actually going to go through the world map. Just because I like the world map music. It's a bit of a shame it takes a few seconds for it to load. But there's just so much detail to add in, load in. Come to think of it, were there any special animations whenever I visited these other places? Yeah, there was... Oh, I thought it was a tentacle that popped out here. Well, maybe now that we've defeated King Calamari, now it's a Greeper. Well, that's a nice touch. Alright. In my original playthrough, I did this 3 times, trying to get really good reward, but this time I'm only going to do this once. Ready for the beetle race? Do you need instructions? Nah, they're basically going to be the same as when we were trying to rescue Peach. Ready, get set, go. Where's a beetle? There's a beetle. And that's a different beetle. Male and female beetles do in fact look different. Female beetles are far more common, which is why they don't give you much. They don't earn you much money. The gold beetles, there's only going to be one that appears. So, better hope I don't miss it. I'm going to miss it. Oh, I was watching the barrels, did not know that there was a sniffet coming after me. I will say, if you're good enough, it's a lot easier to actually... Ah, there it is! Ah, I'm not getting that. If you're good enough, it's actually a lot easier to stay up front in the remake, since the barrels don't just disappear halfway through the minigame. Caught 10 beetles. Yeah, I don't think I caught anywhere near that originally. Being able to hop on barrels helps. I got 3 meals, so made my money back. Oh, Wayland says, since we're talking about the world map, isn't it a wonderful improvement that everything is on one map and we no longer have to separate them by actual regions? I suppose it is pretty nice, actually. I was totally pressing right. Certainly helps add to the detail. I mean, in the original game, since each area was its own map and you couldn't see the areas next to them, it did add a little bit of mystery to what is the next area going to look like. Although you could always just look at the world map in your inventory to see the entire thing. But overall, yeah, I think this is an improvement. It really does look nice. And each section was only on a black screen, a black background. I mean, there was a sky background, but it was just a small tile behind the landmass. As an aside, let's actually peek ahead. There's a volcano, red hills, a thing that I don't know what that is in the middle there. Come to think of it, there's not a whole lot of world map left, is there? We've definitely made a lot of progress. Also, wow, Yoster Isle is definitely far off the land. Welcome to Beetles R Us. Good job, you made 157 coins. Good doing business with you. I made a profit of 7 coins. Since I only have to pay the initiation fee once, it'd be a lot easier to make a profit. I would only have to pay 50 coins each time. Now, is that it? I'm pretty sure that's it. Yes? Yes. Yes? Nobody's gonna be in here? Nope. Oh, I just remembered. Put that back on you. And now we progress the plot. Oh, there is another NPC I missed. Where are you? Because there were 3 of them. Northwest. You're new. I've never seen the sea before. It sure is vast. Definitely worth the trip. Oh, so you don't even live here. You're a tourist. Neat. What a vacation, though. Getting captured by Eurytovich and trapped in a shed for who knows how long. Mario, if it's a star that you're looking for, I may be able to help you. At the far side of Land's End is a town made up of reformed monsters. A mouse came by the other day, and I overheard him boasting about a star of theirs. I don't know exactly where this town is located, but if you follow the road, you'll get there. By the way, have you met my, long-term house guest who's taken over my second floor? Yeah, I haven't talked to you yet either. You have slightly different dialogue, depending on whether I visit you before or after fighting Eurytovich. In my original playthrough, I talked to you before. This time, I'm talking to you after. Hello there. You're Mario, right? Do you remember me? We met at Tadpole Pond when I was still a tadpole. I remember you. Which one were you? I graduated from the Frog Sage's school. His name is Frogfucius, thank you. And now I'm searching for the meaning of life. It was really quiet around here until a little while ago. What happened? That reminds me, do you have any frog coins? I've got some special items to sell. Oh, okay, different menus. I was about to say, you're only selling 2 of them? No, the rest are over here. And I do, in fact, have enough to buy the most expensive one. Alright, let's see what we got here. See ya. That's the item that guarantees running from battles. You just use it, you run. Infinite use 2. Earlier times, use it to start a battle over. Using this will not consume it. Yep, it's a redo button. Just completely starts the battle over, including any items you may have already used. I definitely remember using this a bunch whenever I was still inexperienced with this game. Especially on a certain boss fight at the volcano. Experience booster doubles experience when equipped. Only boosts the experience of the person who is equipping it. Unless that was changed. Coin trick doubles the coins you win in battle. Flower ring cuts FP use in half during battle. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna buy is Sia, because I have found myself wanting to run from battle. That does mean I won't be able to buy the flower ring yet. Where was the place that I could grind for frog coins? I know I could get frog coins easily from the mole minigame, the Goomba stomping, in the pipe vault. Was there another place after? No, I don't think there was. Regardless, I think I actually... No, I'm going to save up for the flower ring. Although, maybe. Okay, the flower ring, by the way, is also a thing that is only helpful for the person wearing it. So no, I'm going to buy the coin trick. Which can only be equipped on Mario. I wish I had known that sooner. I wonder when my last autosave was. I'm certain it was recent. Oh yeah, there were frog coins in Midas River, but they are only one-time grabs. Once you grab them, that's that. Wayland says, cute profile me. Oh, thank you. I might as well show that off while we're on the subject. Where would be... I forget where it is that you edit that. It probably is up here and I just overlooked it. Yeah, here we are. Somewhere. Well, you know what? I don't need to actually go into editor. Although I would like to be able to show how I made that. Maybe it was in here. Yeah, I clicked the me option at the bottom. Alright, so the me as a skunk from when I was a skunk. We'll change it to a pig, but the skin colors leave something to be desired. Let's see, eyebrows. My ears are actually the eyebrows. I just stuck them out so they look like ears. And the nose? The nose is, of course, the triangle nose. The mouth is the fun thing. The spot on my forehead is actually the mouth, colored white. Skin colors available? Where were the skin colors? Here we are. Yeah, I could go that, which wouldn't be too bad. What was my nose options? Maybe it wasn't skin color. Let me check nose options. I mean, there's that, but not a super fan of that. Just the two holes. It'd be nice if there were more of a snout. Not even the upturned nose has the nostrils, so it's either nostrils without any nose or upturned nose without the nostrils. And I didn't want to be too pink either. Could I have changed the ears? Oh. Oh, there's other options. Wait, was that always an option? Was there always a show more option? Well, not for skin color, apparently. So I would have to use the same color that's for my face, for the ears. Where is that shade? It is kind of funny to think that this is a thing that I'm doing. Maybe this is doable. This is what happens when we do things live, by the way. Maybe something that wouldn't look so much like antenna. Need kind of floppy ears. That kind of works. A little horn-like, but... yeah, look what you started, Wario Land. Is there something else I could do with... What if something like that? Oh, that doesn't change the color of the teeth. That's basically what that is teeth. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The floppy ears look too much like horns. So I'm not sure that I could get that floppy ear look that I would actually like. I mean, that's another alternative. Oh, those are definitely horns. I don't know. I suppose this is the next best option. I can't make them any higher. Can't make them further spaced apart. Well, something to consider anyway. Let's just remove... let's just go back to the game. In the meantime, yes, the skunk is cute. So still buying Sia because, my gosh, yes. And maybe I will save up for the flower ring. Which, kind of think of it, is that named differently? Yeah, that got renamed. The flower ring was originally called the Scrooge ring. You want me to keep that in the edited playthrough? Sure, why not? I'll edit it to speed things along, but might as well leave that in there. Soon enough, I am going to be giving up streaming at Twitch, but Twitch has definitely had its moments. Okay, now we probably have this, right? Oh, first things first. Samus is apparently in here. Sleeping Bounty. I get it. There was a cool person sleeping in a bed in the castle. I wanted to see what her thick pajamas felt like, but she stirred just before I could touch them, and and Aaron away. Her name is Samus Aran. Spiridovich on the cliff. With Johnny Jones's gracious aid, we beat the Craven Spiridovich. The town and the star piece are safe, but the next star lies in a town of monsters. What must that be like? We'll find out eventually. Something else I wanted to bring up in the previous stream, by the way, when I was talking about how the story has some more subtle... And I was hoping I could think of the word before I finished that sentence. It is a really important word, and I need to think of it before I can continue. Subtle arcs? No. Maybe it was... Yes, thank you, Rayland. Overarching narrative. A subtle overarching narrative. Smithy is now aware of the star pieces and had spent Spiridovich to try to take the next one from us. That's actually kind of significant, that Smithy is actually getting involved in the plot now. Granted, it's taken a while to get to this point. Smithy found out about the star pieces when we defeated Boyer, and that's been a while. Okay, I promised in the stream that we would be going to the next location. And so we are. At this point, I had lost track of what world number this is, but hey, now we get a closer look at what this is. It's a plateau. And... just a random platform there. Red Hills. The volcano, as I mentioned. World 5. Yes, I suppose this would be World 5. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or would it be World 6? Oh, good point. We'll just check it out on the map. Land's End region. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Land's End region. Welcome to Land's End region. There's a hidden treasure nearby. Also, these maps look so much nicer now that we're not just floating in a blue void. I mean, I think in the original game, the cliff actually went endlessly down from here, but you couldn't really see anything aside from blue in the other direction. So it's really nice to see that there is actually land here in Land's End. And this thing still looks like it has eyes and a mouth. What is it? Looks to be that it functions the same way as the original. And where was... There it was. Wyland says it does feel a bit off that we can't walk on ground level. It is interesting to think that we are on ground level, although that's going to be changing. At the very least, the scenery ground is a different color than the walkable ground. Just making sure there wasn't a second treasure here. Although thinking on it, it would still say the message if there was. Somewhere around here, there's a platform. Where is the platform? There's an invisible platform that I can hit from below. There it is! So, there's a bit of a timing whenever it comes to shooting your way out of these. You can fling yourself a little forward, medium forward, or super forward, depending on the timing. I definitely wanted to not go too far forward, because that. But we gotta fight them anyway, in order to add them to my journal entries. So we got a Shogun, Chow, and Octovator. Guess I'll just attack whichever one. Well, we're not thought peeking at that yet. Weak against ice, which Mellow should be getting soon. As well as poison and mute. Mute will not be useful because it doesn't use magic. One can't stray from one's nature. Jump. And this thing has a bit of a counterattack. It's also clearly an ant, which it always was an ant, but you couldn't really tell so well that it was an ant in the original game. Even an octopus can fly if it tries. That was poorly timed. Wow, it even shot gunk out of its shells. I was about to say, I'm so glad to have a different weapon for Geno because I can actually time it, and then I failed to time it. Oops. Well, I do need to get Chow. And it's a special enemy, too. Here's what I'm gonna do. Weak to poison and mute. Oh! It's Mario! I'm fighting Mario! Me! So, M. Knight says, you might notice that the music is no longer amped up now, right? Is it like when there's one enemy left? Or... Ooh! I'm just gonna sit here for a moment. It's not based on how many enemies are left or how much health they have. Now, I probably would have to look up the music on YouTube in order to figure out what the actual difference is. There is a difficult to get platform here. I might as well get rid of y'all. Here. Oh, that's only against a single enemy. Heck that. Yeah, we'll just do this. I've already used it a few times, but point is to just get in the damage now. Not gonna waste a turn getting somebody else in with somebody else. Alright. Where is the hidden platform? There it is! That's always been really hard for me to find. We land on that, and that allows us to get this. And a Coca-Cola there. I definitely like how the path extends upward from here. Because I know for a fact that the exit to this map is right here. Because in the original, you basically don't... You basically don't see any further ahead of you than this. This is as far as the map went in the original. So, nice to see it expanded, even if you're not actually interacting with the ledges up ahead. That is a thing you can do. Okay, more new enemies. We'll go ahead and attack that. The Gekit is confused. Gekits, for whatever reason, have an automatic confusion status. It's kind of nice. By the way, I like how Bowser actually goes over to Mario to throw him. In the original, Bowser just stood in front of the enemy, and Mario just teleported into Bowser's hands. Ahaha! I do whatever I want. Ooh, once again. Kill it with fire! Got a little bit more health than I thought. Attack that. Thought peek the Spindra. I was expecting it to be weak against jump. I'm not venomous. Trust me. I don't. So there was apparently a moment that the music should have amped up momentarily, but I didn't catch it. A lot of enemies here weak against ice. Mellow, you need a level. Today's gonna be my day. I can feel it. Ooh. You got plenty of defense. We'll do this again. Oh, you're almost dead. Still doing it. Mallow's almost there. Okay, so apparently the music amps up when you have 5 or more chain. Good to know. Okay. Doing this now. We've encountered some new monsters. Let's take a look at them. Although there's a couple enemies that we have not found yet. Several, in fact. Offhand, I'm not sure which enemies we're missing. Yeah, the chain of successful action commands, apparently. So, Chow, 80 HP. When becoming a Chow, a bluish-tinged gray canine's fur changes from bluish-tinged gray, making it stronger than bluish-tinged gray canine. I love redundancy. Shogun, 150 HP. They wait for foes in the sinkholes of the Land's End Desert, which we have not reached yet. You can get a frog coin by stomping on them in the field 3 times. Good advice. And that's 3 times in a row. Kinda like how in the forest you could stomp on the wigglers 10 times in a row to get a frog coin. Jumping on these 3 times in a row is a lot easier. Octovator, 250 HP. They picked the name Octovator to seem cool. They're rivals with Octolots and always battle when they meet. Their favorite fruit is bananas. Sure. Gekit, 100 HP. Apparently, they're called Gekits because they're geckos who are a little more with it. But no fashion statement stays in style forever. And Spinthra, 230 HP. Judging by their looks, you'd think they'd deliver powerful venom. Instead, they turn their foes into scarecrows, which is so much worse. I don't know. I feel like between turning into a scarecrow and being poisoned, I would probably prefer being turned into a scarecrow. I'm glad they kept some of the Easter eggs. In fact, all of them for the most part. Offhand, I can't think of any that were left out. Speaking of poison. I don't know if this is gonna work, I forget. Works well enough! Well, you do too, poison us. Special enemy. Maybe that's why it's poisonous. Oh boy. You know what? New plan. Oh, it's gonna be hidden by Bowser again. I'm pretty sure the animation is slower in the original game. Like it does the punching air animation twice before throwing the bomb. Oh! Oh! Okay, the first thing I was going to point out is, did the thrower heal Mario's poison? Didn't know that was a thing. Shame you can only buy them while Smithy's taken over. Second... Yeah, we're ending this. Oh, we don't have enough MP. Well... I was going to use a flower tab after this fight, but, yeah, we're ending this. I can't tell whether I feel the timing or you're just immune to it. Okay, that's how you tell. It's a blue flash. And yeah, you're immune to instant death. And there's a much needed level up for Mallow. Also Mario. But more importantly, Mallow. Although you do learn Ultra Jump now. But I'm probably not going to use that a whole lot. And I'm being confirmed that special variant enemies are immune to instant death. Alright, Mallow, at long last you get snowy. Have some extra magic power to use it. And we'll use it right now. You're not in battle. And there's another special spin throw. Okay. Well, anyway, Mallow gets a summon now. It's really good. Save the MP for Mario. Okay, now I'm noticing that the music is amped up. It added some drums. So Ultra Jump is basically Super Jump, but it hits random enemies. However, I don't use it that much. I'm probably going to still focus on Super Jump because Super Jump has a special goal attached to it for hitting 30 jumps or 100 jumps in a row. And Ultra Jump does not count towards that. That said, 30 jumps is hard enough. I have never legitimately reached 100 jumps, and probably never will. Imagine a spider biting you and you turn into a scarecrow. I would try that if not for the fact that being bitten by a giant spider would be terrifying and I don't wanna. And more level ups. Oh, and you get Geno Blast. Well, I guess I might as well show that off before we end things. Ooh, there's a nice boost to your magic. We'll do that. Come here, you. Actually, no. Because we reach the next section with new enemies. Oh, but that means bringing Mala back in. Actually, actually, first things first. Let's actually finally use these. That's better. We'll check out those new enemies some other time. Geno Blast. Definitely has a little bit more oomph than it did in the original game. Just slightly. Yeah, I know, I could have saved some of those for later, but I've got more than enough MP recovery items on hand. I don't need to worry about running out. So, interesting thing about Land's End, by the way, this area is so big, it actually has multiple biomes. Here was the plateau biome, and here was the grassy biome. We'll have to wait until some other time to find out what the other biomes are, because I am going to go ahead and end things here today. If you've enjoyed today's stream, feel free to give me a follow. I usually stream every Tuesday and Saturday. However, this Saturday I will not be streaming because I need to record some New Game Plus content for Oasis at YouTube. So I'm going to be using Saturday to do that. But aside from that, Tuesdays and Saturdays. Now let's see here. Is there anybody that I can send a raid to? The answer is nope, nobody I'm following is streaming right now. So I will simply say thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, and to answer your question, Wario Land, yes, the hidden treasure nearby message did in fact save in the screenshot for the save file. That is definitely interesting.